Greetings, my scattered brothers and sisters in the Lord. Trust you know the Lord is with you wherever you find yourself scattered today, and that you know that His presence with you is more than enough for whatever you might face today. Our psalm today is Psalm 137. We are past the songs of ascent, and Psalm 137 really it's a psalm, it's a prayer that I hope you never have to pray. But I'm sharing it with you because sometimes you might need to pray this prayer, and I want you to know that it's there for when you need it. So Psalm 137, it's a really harsh psalm, cruel kind of prayer. Like I say, I hope you never have to pray it, but I want you to know that it's there for when you might need it. Psalm 137. By the rivers of Babylon we sat and wept when we remembered Zion. Now we got the dogs and the roosters. Let's try it again. I guess the dogs don't want it prayed either. Moving indoors, the dogs and the roosters did not want to cooperate, but we are still going to take a look at Psalm 137. Again, it's a very harsh psalm. It's a psalm that I hope you never have to pray, but I want you to be aware of it just in case you enter a season in life where you need it. So Psalm 137. By the rivers of Babylon we sat and wept when we remembered Zion. There on the poplars we hung our harps, for there our captors asked us for songs. Our tormentors demanded songs of joy. They said, "Sing us one of the songs of Zion." How can we sing the songs of the Lord while in a foreign land? If I forget you, Jerusalem, may my right hand forget its skill. May my tongue cling to the roof of my mouth if I do not remember you, if I do not consider Jerusalem my highest joy. Remember, Lord, what the Edomites did on the day Jerusalem fell. Tear it down, they cried, tear it down to its foundations. Daughter of Babylon, doomed to destruction, blessed are those who repay you according to what you have done to us. Happy are those who seize your infants and dash them against the rocks. And that's how the psalm ends. This blessing, this happiness. Happy are those who repay you, Babylon, according to what you have done to us. Happy are those, blessed are those who seize your infants and dash them against the rocks. Just a very harsh prayer. Now, context, the ones who are praying this, the ones who composed this, they lost everything. The Babylonians came and destroyed Jerusalem, destroyed the temple, carried a number of the Israelites off into captivity to Babylon. And there they are in Babylon, defeated, humiliated, and their tormentors, the Babylonians, are saying, okay, sing us a song now. Sing us one of those songs to the Lord that you used to sing all the time about how great your God is, while you sit here defeated in captivity. And they're heartbroken and humiliated, and they're thinking, how can we sing one of the songs of Zion here, one of the songs of Jerusalem? And they're just filled with this bitterness that they are frustrated, humiliated, bitter, resentful, and they want revenge. And they're still loyal, still praying to God, and still loyal to Jerusalem. And it's like, I can't sing a song. I'm never going to forget Jerusalem and enter into a time of joy. That Jerusalem was so important. The temple was so important. That was so dear to me that I'm never going to forget it, and I'm never going to move on. And I'm just going to pray that, blessed is the one who pays these Babylonians back for what they did to us. But I'm not moving on. Jerusalem was too important to me. And, again, I pray that you and I are never at a place like this. But sometimes life can get pretty tough, and sometimes we can end up in a place like this to where we're simply going to hold on to the past and be bitter about whoever took that past from us, and we're not going to move on. Well, what do you do when you get to that place? Psalm 137. You pray that bitterness out to God. You pray that desire for vengeance out to God. You don't take matters into your own hands. You don't just leave it in your heart so that you're stuck there, but you pray it out. And even if it means praying something as cruel and harsh as blessed is the one, happy is the one who dashes your infants against the rocks, even if you got to pray something that bitter, you pray it out. Because in praying it out, in opening our heart up to God, God is able to heal our hearts. God is able to shift us and to move us and to help us to grow past whatever the loss was, no matter how devastating it was. And so, again, I hope you never need Psalm 137. But if you go through a time of incredibly devastating loss and you're thinking, there's no way I'm ever going to move past this, I'm not going to let myself move past this, and I just want vengeance. If you find yourself there, make sure you turn to Psalm 137. That's the prayer to pray to get you through that. And as we pray that prayer, as we open ourselves up to God, God is able to do a work in our hearts and move us past that, where we can rejoice, we can give thanks, and we can even pray blessing on those who did us wrong. So God bless. Have a great day. And while I hope you never need it, know that it's there if you do need it. Psalm 137.